and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the April monthly wrap-up and stats video. Okie dokie, so we're going to make this really quick and simple. Like I said, last month in March, that came out like super late, so you're getting like one on top of the other. Well, not really, because we're in the middle of April already. We're in the middle of May. Wow. In the middle of May. So, when you're getting this one, and yeah. I have now cut out a whole bunch of stuff, but there are going to be timestamps down in the description box, so if there's specific thing that you're looking for, feel free to jump down there. I really don't care. I asked you guys out on a poll if the numbers really matter to you guys, and you guys said that you do like hearing the numbers of things that I had during the month. So I'm going to continue with some of them. Some of them I'm not, like the breakdown for total pages and total hours, because that was just too time consuming. Oh my goodness. Sometimes on Goodreads, they don't put how many pages are in the book, and it's so frustrating. Super frustrating. Even if you're looking at the different versions of the book and things like that, the numbers aren't there. So it's just like, ugh. So those are going to be cut out. This video is shrinking like majorly from what it was a year ago. But that's okay, because this is for all you nerds out there that like the numbers and like the sections and stuff like that. So let's just jump into it. What I read last month, I read 25 books in the month of April. That breaks down to 17 audiobooks and 8 ebooks. I read 5 arcs, and let's just jump into the star ratings now. See how quick that was? Okay, so I had 0 DNFs. I had 0 1-stars. I had 1 2-star. I had 2 3-stars. I had 14 4-star books, and I had 8 5-star books. This is a category that I absolutely love and will continue to do, because I want to highlight and let you guys know where you can find diverse reads and things like that. And that is Blackout 2020, which is where I talk about the Black authors that I read in that particular month. And in the month of April, I read The Legacy by Dylan Allen, The Legend by Dylan Allen, and A Cowboy to Remember by Rebekah Weatherspoon. Loved those books. Really enjoyed them. If you're looking for the actual reviews for them, make sure that you stay to the end of the video, all the way to the end of the video, because I will do a slideshow and you can figure out which week I did the reviews for those as well. For readathons, I participated in 2 readathons, and they were glorious. They were both weekend readathons, and I enjoyed them oh so much. One was that I co-hosted with a group of my romance friends, which was the Romance Takeover Buddy Read, which happened April the 3rd through the 5th, and we had a glorious time. If I have a vlog video of that, I'm pretty sure I did a vlog video for that. I will link it either in the cards, or I will put it in the description box so that you can go check out that vlog to see what I actually read, how I felt about them, the books as I was reading them, and everything like that. I also participated in Smutathon Weekend, which happened April the 25th through the 26th. For bookish news, we started they started season 6 of the Read Me Romance podcast. Read Me Romance. Read Me Romance. And if you did not know, they also have a YouTube channel, so you can actually physically see Tessa, Leah, and Mel as they do their podcast intros and outros and things like that. You can see them talking and chatting and things like that. If you have ever wanted to know what their facial expressions were when they talked about some of the things that they talk about on the podcast before the book is played, that is the time to do it, and this is the channel to do it. I love it oh so much, seeing them in their own environments and being able to see that facial expression as they're talking, as they're chatting it up, because sometimes the face is just that much more than, you know, just the voice. I also submitted a new video to Read Bliss. Read Bliss is a channel here on YouTube that talks about romance. It is a sponsored video, so I don't put it on this regular channel, but you can check it out over there. I will leave the link for the Read Bliss channel down there, so that if you are not subscribed to it and you want to be, you can keep an eye out for when that video releases. It is about married couples in books. There we go. I participated in Veda, which is video every day in April. And if you are interested in watching all of the videos that I put out in the month of April, that is 30 videos for the entire month. I have a playlist. I will link it above and below and let you guys, you know, check those out. I did videos on recommendations. I did vlog videos. I did a live show for one of the videos for one of the days. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can definitely check out down there or up there. There was no other bookish events because of COVID-19. Pretty much everyone is canceling or rescheduling. Yes, rescheduling. I was notified that the book event that I usually go to in June-July timeframe, which is SAS, is being canceled and postponed until next year. ApollyCon is not going to go off again, or isn't going to be thought about until 2022, I believe it was. If I'm wrong about that, I might be wrong about that, but I don't think they're doing one because it takes them an entire year for them to do all the planning and everything like that. So Jennifer L. Armentrout is trying to minimize the chaos that happened this year. If this epidemic or if this pandemic ends up having a second or third or fourth wave, and going through all of the headaches that she had this year with canceling and everything like that. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about my top 5 reads for the month of April. These are in no particular order. They're just books that I absolutely adored, and I want you guys to go check them out. The first book I'm going to talk about is Stealing Cinderella by A. Zavarelli. I had never read an A. Zavarelli book before. This book is part of the Sinister Fairy Tales collection that I am ARC reading for, and all of them are fairy tale retelling / reimaginings, and I am loving them oh so much. This one in particular is absolutely amazing. I love the cover. I loved the story. It had a lot of Beauty and the Beast feel to it, but at the same time, Cinderella feel to it, and I just really, really, really enjoyed it. It does have some very, very dark themes to it, so tread lightly if you are interested in knowing more about those feelings and those trigger warnings. Make sure that you stay to the end of the video to figure out which week I did the review for it, because I go more in depth into it. But know that I loved this book oh so much. Oh so much. The next book I'm talking about is That Secret Crush by Megan Quinn, and I really enjoyed this book because it's a foodie chef book, and it takes us back to Maine, Port Snow, Maine, and this little idyllic town that I just want to go visit, that Megan Quinn has created for us. It revolves around 4 brothers but a family, and this book revolves around childhood love and coming back together, or actually not childhood love, best friends, secret crushes and things like that, but at the same time brother's best friend, and it was just fun. It made me want to go get me some lobster grilled cheese sandwiches, or lobster bisque was it, or something like it's something, but it sounded oh so yummy the way that she described it in the book that our main character created, and it was foodie, and I was just like all in my food, just yumminess. I was like, oh, I need some seafood now. I need to go visit Port Snow, Maine, so I can get me some fresh lobster. Even though Port Snow, I don't think it's a real place. I don't know, but it makes me want to have this place because it's so just beautifully talked about in this, and I just want to go. I want to go to a place like this. Yes, please. Next, I'm going to talk about Ashes, which is Web of Desire Book number 3 by Alethea Romig. Now, you cannot read this book without reading the 2 previous books, which is Spark and Flame. But Ashes threw me on my end, and it just upped the level of romantic suspense that Alethea had been creating. It gave me a jaw-dropping, breath-stealing moment that I did not see coming, and just cements Alethea as one of my favorite authors, like, ever. She's like tops of my list, like seriously. This story concludes Madeline and Patrick's story for the Sparrow outfit, and it was magnificent. Just absolutely stunning. Everyone that was like, oh, I'm reading this book, I'm like, ooh, you gotta tell me how you felt about it. I don't think I have found anyone that I have suggested this to that didn't appreciate the twisty, turny, dark craziness that ends up happening throughout this trilogy, and are that didn't enjoy it. Like, seriously, that didn't enjoy it. The next book I'm going to talk about is Aired Lines by Megan Vernon, and this was so good. It's about 2 characters. One is sort of this flea market person that likes to go and get antiques and put them on her website, and then you have a guy that just became a lord, and through talking with Megan about her inspiration and stories and stuff like that, she named off one of my favorite male actors as her inspiration, and I was just fell in love with the story even more. It has snarkiness and it has sweetness, and I was just here for this story. I really enjoyed it when I read it. And then finally, we're going to talk about The Legend by Dylan Allen, and this book was so amazing. It's about childhood love. It takes you from the childhood love to the parts when they're apart, and then to when they have to reconnect, and there's a mystery that goes along with it, and I just thought it was absolutely amazing. It was stunning. The pacing was on point, and I just loved how it flowed and it ebbed, and you felt in the moment with these characters, and I was just here for it. Loved it oh so much. You guys need to go read it. Okay, so that is the video. At this point, if you would like to time jump, you can use the timestamp down in the description box to see the slideshow of all of the book covers for the 25 books that I read for the month, and we can, you know, go from there. And I will, like I said, I will have the reviews linked down below as well. So if you see a cover and you know the week, which you will because you'll go through the slideshow, and know which week to which week link to push. There we go. So you can do that now, or you can just listen to this outro. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting, and we will see you guys in the next video. So graceful, wildcat in the jungle with dangerous claws. Movement she anticipates, a sight is set on her prey. Like stars in the darkest night, crystallized, fascinate. If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run away. Crystallize, watching her prey. Crystallize, fascinate. She anticipates no chance if you become prey. 2 stars in the darkest night, her crystallized fascinate. Her movements she feels, your heart beating, animal fear. Her beauty is unreal, just be feet out of here. If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run away. Crystallize.
made